Ilya
But-
was wrong.
Han,
Joey Chestnut represents the new generation.
correct. Now here's my genuine question: what's more manly, MMA fighters or Joey Chestnut? And here's my answer: it's Joey Chestnut, because anyone can fight. No one can do what that man does. No one. America, fuck yeah. Gonna come and save the motherfucking day. And then, fuck me. John Jones is back in the pool.
Great time to bring that in. So I was talking to Luke about UFC. You wouldn't expect this. Luke gave me an amazing take. The UFC has not seen a LeBron yet.
What's going on, guys? And welcome back to the Aussie MMA Mates podcast. I'm Jaden. Next to me is Brighton. And on the decks, we have Luke.
I'm here.
I
Guys,
was waiting for some.
Yeah.
I was waiting for some shit.
I love the anticipation
I
in your
know.
face.
'Cause it's like, is it going to be racist or not?
to be honest, I was
Oh.
expecting a SpongeBob laugh.
Oh,
I could
dude.
just feel it. Were you thinking about it? I feel like I
Nah,
could.
nah.
Okay.
Wild.
Yeah. Nah.
Good sense.
All right. How was the week, boys? What did we get up to?
I'll go first. I feel like I always go first.
Yep.
I just worked.
You always come first, don't you?
Yep. You would know.
The fuck did you two get up to Friday night?
Cut.
Cut.
Pussies.
I didn't even do anything all week. Didn't go training.
You went, but you just didn't train.
I only on Friday.
Yeah.
Nah.
Cruisy one?
Cruisy one. Last day of work on Friday. Had a barbecue. That
Yeah,
was
'cause your Aussie MMA Mates goes abroad as of next week, eh?
Yep. Gonna sign in as Italian MMA mates.
How, yeah.
And
do
we'll
No.
start losing.
you- We just go negative subscribers the whole
Yeah.
time.
Come back. Nah, that was really it.
Fuck yeah. Luke, what'd you get up to, brother?
Trained.
For how long this week?
I got till Wednesday,
Yep. Then out again.
and then I've had a suspicious pimple pop up.
That's all right. You'll get it.
It's actually very minor, but it's still it still is what it is.
It is what it is, brother.
So, no,
It
there's
is.
that. But otherwise, good. Like lifted weights, trained, worked.
Same.
Same, man.
Fuck
Like
yeah.
I love keeping it simple.
Fuck yeah.
I like my routine. How about you, Mr. Jaden, Mr. Morefoot?
Another busy one. So the comp is 7 days away. So pod could be a little late next week just 'cause I have no fucking idea when we're filming it next weekend, to be openly honest. It could be like a
Yeah.
Friday night thing. Could be fucking not sure. Just this week's messy. Just 'cause I got work Monday too.
We've also got to work out the time zone difference too.
He's fine. He's like 8 hours behind.
yeah.
So he'll be having breakfast while could catch him in the old Conor McGregor pose on a yacht, you know.
No, literally. I could be by the pool or espresso in hand. Who knows?
Yep.
Keen for a bar.
So
I'm Jade up on caffeine.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like Jones.
Bro, the coffee is gonna hit different in Italy.
You reckon?
I reckon it'd be worse. American coffee apparently is dog shit.
No,
Reckon-
but the reason why we have good coffee in Melbourne is because of the wogs, or in Australia. No, genuinely.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
We'll see.
it's because
Yeah.
it's all the immigration. That's why it's so, like terrible in America and Japan because the wogs didn't go down there.
Also true. Fair enough. But no, so just been getting the comp ready, trained, coached, and Sammy's now off to Perth. So got her ready for that. She's training with Adele for a whole week.
That's
So
so sick.
Yeah, that's
she's doing
different.
2-a-days every day with literally the #1 female grappler in the world.
It seems just like a fun trip.
Dude, she's gonna have a blast. I'm so happy for her. I'm jealous.
Mm.
I'm jealous.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss her, but
Starts tearing up.
yeah, dude, I'm gonna be honest. The drive home sucked today. This will be the longest I'm ever away from her, and we've been married a week. So how's this? Bree
How's the honeymoon going?
Bree
Yeah.
takes my wife on a honeymoon while I work away from home in a lonely motel in Ballarat. Sounds mint. Yep. Happy honeymoon.
You're gonna be like doing the gold panning.
Yep. Literally, like just. But no, it was good, man.
Fuck.
It was good. It was a good week. I'm excited for next week. Next weekend's gonna be fucking hectic though,
Mm.
'cause Sammy gets back Sunday morning at 5 a.m. and the comp starts at 9.
That is gonna be cool.
So it's gonna be fucking a hectic weekend.
But
But-
you're gonna caffeinate the fuck up on that day,
Bro,
surely.
I'm going to crack. Like, I probably have time Sunday to film the pod, but I just don't even know if I'll be able to talk. I think I'll just be fucking brain dead.
And you're working Monday.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Man, the grind don't stop, baby.
Literally.
No days off. Learning from Amish. Now, you brought up an interesting
Yep.
kind of topic.
So what? I don't even know what you call this. It's like a famous question. Like 100 grillers. Oh no, 100 man versus 100 grillers. We've got a new one.
All right. That definitely wasn't it, but anyways.
Wasn't it?
100 men versus 100 grillers.
Yeah.
Isn't it 100 men versus 1?
Nah, but they're all in Ghana. Nah. Anyways. So Usain Bolt, world's fastest man, versus Joey Chestnut in a race. 100 meters. You might think Joey Chestnut. Who is Joey Chestnut? He's a professional eater. Why? How would he beat Usain Bolt in a race? Well, this race, they have to eat a hot dog first and then run the 100 meters. Who's winning?
Oh, that's tough. Because fucking it'll take Usain Bolt like 3 bites. And how far could Joey get in that time?
I'm looking this guy up.
Joey Chestnut.
Bro, he ate 69 hot dogs in,
I don't even know how long it was.
I think it's like 20, 30 minutes. What's his recent one? Yeah, bro.
That photo is
Fucking-
crazy.
I'm pulling that up.
Pull it up.
But yeah, so he's famous for just smashing hot dogs.
Yeah, but his records are just like, he's 104 kegs.
Bro, what's the matter with you guys? Before the pod,
Just scroll down.
before
What did he get?
Yeah,
And
Dude.
click on the 12-hour one. Joey Chestnut wins. Yeah, dude, this guy's the fucking man.
dude,
Yeah, yeah.
before the podcast,
Bro,
these,
if you don't
these
know,
guys
if
are
you
like
don't
they,
know
bro-
who
they
he
bring
is,
up.
scroll the fuck down while you talk.
They were bloody talking about Usain Bolt and Joey Chestnut, and I'm like, who the fuck is Joey Chestnut? They're
Greatest-
like, you,
Greatest American.
you don't know who he is, mate. I question my friendship
Well-
with you.
well-
and they're like, he's literally Gordon Ryan.
He
I'm
is.
thinking, is this
Whoa.
guy?
I need a time. Don't move.
Is this guy like some sort of like basketball athlete or like
And we're like
football,
saying the numbers.
soccer?
We're like, bro, he did 70 today. Like,
Bro, he won.
smoked
No,
the
no, but look,
competition.
he won by 24 dogs. Like,
Mm.
he's not even close, man.
Some say he has a goat throat.
to win the mustard
He has a
belt.
goat. He has the goat throat.
Literally, you can down that many
Scroll down.
glizzies. Mm.
Scroll down. I want to know how long this shit takes. Like, how long do they have to eat this many hot dogs? Because 70 hot dogs. God. Banned.
All American.
Yep. Scroll down. Scroll down. How long does it take? Can you look up how long they get? I want a Joey Chestnut collectible, bro.
How long what get?
How long do they get to eat the hot dogs?
The dogs or how
Wait.
how big are the dogs?
I feel like it should be like 10 minutes or something. Because you watch him eat and fuck, he just puts them away.
It's literally like 1 bite per dog.
Yeah, bro. Contest. No, yeah,
10
10 minutes.
minutes.
10
10
minutes
minutes for
is-
70 and a half hot dogs.
How's your bulk
Bruh.
going, Luke?
Bruh.
No,
He's-
this is
Joey
bulking.
Chestnut's beating me.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
This is
But
the
no.
bulk. Alright,
I
so-
think Joey wins.
he
So I think-
munches the dog in a second, but then really he's 100 kilos.
Yeah, but
he's
I
41 years old.
I just don't think Usain, because it's, let's make it so it's like like, if it's just once it's in your mouth you go, Usain wins. Because you
Yeah.
just shove it in and bolt. But if you've got to like
You
consume
gotta
it,
swallow. Pause.
man, don't bring it up. We could get fucking
Horny. I mean,
no, we can get copyrighted.
excited.
No, we'll get copyrighted.
There's a belt and everything.
Yeah, bro. They made it for him.
The undisputed Glizzy
Bro,
champion.
it's not even close. You think about this, yeah? Second got, 46. And he got 70.
How
What are we
many?
that's like, that is the disparity of like Gordon versus the rest. It's not even close.
I honestly think Joey might win.
I think
It
Joey wins.
depends how fast Usain can eat a hot dog.
I don't think it's as fast as,
'Cause
because you'll get like a 30-40 meter head start for sure.
Joey can finish one in 2-3 seconds. Easy.
Easy.
And that's not with water.
Nah, it's a wildcat.
Um,
I'd say
This is the Aussie MMA Mates podcast.
exactly, and it's two people versing each other in something.
this is more masculine than MMA. Changed
Correct.
my mind.
What's more masculine, hot dog eating or fighting? Because everyone can fight.
Ilya
But-
was wrong.
Han,
Joey Chestnut represents the new generation.
correct. Now here's my genuine question: what's more manly, MMA fighters or Joey Chestnut? And here's my answer. It's Joey Chestnut. Because anyone can fight. No one can do what that man does. No one. But no. Now, it was a quiet weekend.
Yep.
One championship had the Friday night fights, which I always recommend you guys tuning into. It's fun. It's free. It's on 7+. They do it every weekend. There's not names, but it's just fucking chaos.
I did see one.
The spinning back fist.
Yeah,
it was
elbow.
nasty.
Portuguese guy. Don't know who he was, but
it was nasty. But we do have the UFC back this weekend,
ooh,
which I have a hot take for.
is this what you're the hot take you're talking
I
about?
think I have a hot take for this.
What is it?
I think there are multiple fights on this card better than the main event.
No way.
I think so.
Wait. What do we think of the cover up? I don't think it's
I
bad.
don't know why Derek Lewis has a 4-pack. Because he definitely doesn't normally.
I've never seen.
Dude, you can actually see the abs.
That's what I'm saying. Zoom in because that's edited. Why has the
Is that-
guy with the saggy tits got better abs than the guy with a half, decent body? Like, he's literally got
You froze when you said
Like-
the guy that has a half.
the skinnier guy.
He looks good next to Derek.
Like,
But I guarantee him standing next to just
I
average
want you
man.
guys. All right, I got a task for everyone this week.
That's still
Got a
leaner.
task.
That's still leaner than Brighton's ever been.
Correct. Now, I got a task for everyone this week.
Yeah.
I want you guys to send in any moment this week that Derek Lewis shows those two abs. The two abs that we can see right here. If you can find any moment from the weigh-ins to everything, I want to see those two abs that defined.
It's not happening. But I'm questioning whether if it's a tattoo or not.
There's not. Nah,
It's
bro.
tatted the lines.
I'm
bro.
questioning if he's had his appendix out right there. Like, it was multiple, it took 6 cuts to get it.
Like push the abs to the front. Yeah. Wait, what is these numbers? Is this a
9 first-round finishes versus 8 first-round finishes.
Nice.
Right, so everyone's an under 5-minute man in this kind of main event.
In this whole room. I mean,
Oh, well, talk for yourself. Haven't made a minute yet. So, so the main event's fun. It's literally 2 heavyweights that are known for just fucking knocking everyone out. Most knockouts of all time in Derek Lewis versus, I can't remember Teixeira's first name. It's Tallison. I was gonna say Glover. I was just stuck on Glover.
Glover Teixeira.
Yeah, but no. So this is a fun fight. Tallison is tall as fuck. Too,
Yeah, how
but
tall is he? Like
Jesus.
6'6" or something?
I think he's 6'8", bro. 6'7".
He's 8-0.
8, no. So another
Ooh.
O is gonna go. But
What are the odds saying?
the odds are saying that Tallison is the favorite,
Wow.
which is not surprising, seeing how Derek Lewis.
I mean, only 8 fights. It's not a lot.
Yeah.
Is he ranked? To be honest, he probably is.
To the rankings.
To the rankings.
To the rankings.
Really?
I love how it's its own tab now. Like, we go there so often.
It's always been
Scroll
its own
down,
tab.
scroll down to heavyweight. Get the fuck past pound for pound. I can't be there yet.
Just give it a sauce real quick.
No, just fucking.
Just quickly.
The bottom of the pound for pounds.
It makes no sense.
Keep going. Okay, where are we? Tallison is
left,
13 and
13.
Derek is 9.
Oh, he is.
So they need this. They need Tallison to win. They need it because Lewis
I
ain't fighting
mean-
for the title.
To be honest, that kind
They
of
need
makes a
it.
new contender.
Correct. And then you've got Waldo, and then you've got Tallison. 2 chances for Tom.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, at
Um,
least it's 2 new names that aren't fucking.
Wait, I haven't checked the script yet, but did you put Tuivasa in the script?
Oh, bro, I didn't. I've got to fucking. I'll have to send you something because.
I saw.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's wild.
You can't see that on his Insta. Like, he's hiding that.
Pretty bad.
Not
You
to
might
take-
just have to screen share your Instagram, just get your Insta ready behind, and then screen share and bring it up. Because
Yeah.
fuck me.
Yeah, because that is crazy.
He's made his own division.
That's why when I was messaging you, I was like, bro, he's got to be at least. How much did I say?
You said he was over 200 kegs.
You sent it to the the Jits group chat, didn't you?
Oh no, Aussie.
Sure.
Oi, oi, oi.
Nah, you did. You said it to the Jits group chat.
No.
You did.
No, because I scrolled it this morning. I saw it again this morning. Have faith.
Nah, I know which
Have
one.
faith. Aussie MMA mates.
Sure.
Anyways, continue.
We can't. Go Aussie MMA mates podcast. It won't be far. It won't be far because we're gonna take bets over under 170
Yeah. Of his kilos.
of his kilos over under 170.
I don't know what was 300 in pounds again.
Oh god, just the
What?
thing. Scroll up.
Bro got distracted.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Then.
But
Jesus,
yeah,
your shit's struggling. Sorry to send you on this fucking loop, Luke. I should have had it already.
bad. But sorry to the audio listeners.
Yeah.
You guys are probably wondering what we're talking about.
So we saw a recent photo of Tai Tuivasa hanging out with his friends. Here we are. I'm seeing the kilogram chat, and
Yeah.
there's the photo.
All I said was, whoa.
Yeah, just
Fuck's sake.
tap
I'm
on
always
that photo.
wrong.
Yeah.
I know.
Reality just got
So maybe just screen share this because I want to play a game.
No, I got it.
I want to play a game with the listeners. I need you to go quick. Sorry.
Oh, he's a pro when it comes to that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm so good at that.
Yep. I need you to go quick because I have a serious question for everyone here.
Mm.
In this photo.
Yep.
Tell me the UFC fighter.
Oh.
In this photo, who do you think is the UFC fighter out of all these guys?
All right, wait. Let me look at them again.
Because I've got my predictions.
Mm.
And I would say it's the guy in the pink shirt that's holding the wheelchair of that really fat guy.
I was about to say something crazy.
Yeah,
about
nah.
I love how his shirt says all number one protein.
I know. Nah. Dude, I'll be honest though. All the shit talking, I fucking love Ty.
Yeah.
I'm so
same.
glad he's at a space where he can actually do this. Like, I want him to be healthy, but like, good on fucking him having the business ventures he has to be in a beautiful home, fucking eating happy and shit. Like, you did the damn thing, man.
Mm.
Remember, he was sparring Mark Hunt for nothing.
Yeah.
Mike
crazy.
Hunt.
Paying.
Yeah, Mark Hunt.
Mike Hunt.
No. Mark Hunt.
Mike Hunt.
Just because you
Um,
have one doesn't mean it's what we're talking about right now.
It's the wrong demography
Fuck's
to
sake.
be making fun of.
You walk into this shit. So, anyways, I would say the guy in the Bulls top is the fighter here, but it's just he's really just on holiday, isn't he? When do you reckon the
Yeah.
last time he put a set of gloves on?
No, he did recently.
Did he?
I was stalking his profile
Yeah.
to be like, because on his actual page you can't tell he's that big.
Yeah,
And he
it's
did-
just one photo.
He didn't share
doesn't-
this on his story or anything.
I don't even know how I found it.
Yeah, how did you find it, bro?
Look, I'm just fucking. I'm on.
Um,
I'm on.
but there was a video of him putting. I think he was hitting one of those machines.
Oh
the
yeah.
punching machines.
Oh, so he was at the fucking. He was at a fucking place that had a games. He wasn't practicing.
But he put gloves on, so I was like, well,
Oh, it counts. Jesus, no, get out of there. Get out of
Hey,
there.
the
Oh,
Van
and
Cleef
he's
bracelet?
punching a dart.
No, I think
Is
it's
he?
I think it's a joint.
Yeah, it's a
oh,
joint.
it's definitely a joint because he has his own weed too.
He does. Yeah.
But
Look,
Bam
again,
Bam
I'm
Bud.
happy for him. I hope I hope he's done.
Oh yeah,
I
same.
I love him and I would always love to see him again, but I hope he just enjoys life now.
Didn't he fight like 3 times? I swear he didn't fight for very long, did he?
What heaps?
What
Did he?
heaps?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
maybe we
You're
shouldn't
right.
say.
Sorry.
we shouldn't say-
We need to get you a hat.
He's on a 4-loss streak at the moment.
He is. You know what we need to do though?
Oh.
We need to get a hat for the pod. And it's
Yeah.
going to be the casual hat.
Oh.
And whoever says the dumbest thing about jiu-jitsu or MMA has to wear the casual hat for the rest of the pod.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking
You're going to own that hat.
I'm gonna own that hat.
Yeah, and then the jits comes up and you just
No,
like
he's had-
throw it across the room.
Nah, so you can yeah. He's fought quite a lot. I mean, he doesn't have to be in the top 10 rankings of the heavyweight, but he has.
He was the
Put it-
first fight I ever bet on.
How'd you go?
I won.
Well done. And then if you bet on him in the last 4 of his fights,
Yeah.
you'd be
Not
down.
good.
But no.
He
Good
could have
old Bam
fought.
Bam.
He could have fought for the title.
One win now and he could be a title contender. One win. One.
Who does he fight though? The winner of
If
No,
he,
he would have the title though,
No, if
just
he-
by entering
no,
because he has his own division.
if,
yeah, facts.
if he fought Sergey next and beat Sergey, he'd fight for the title now. And him versus Sergey isn't a wild fight.
Yeah, it actually isn't.
Yep.
He
That's how shit heavyweight is.
Yeah.
All right.
what's
So
that next? Little tangent.
little tangent.
Because what were we looking at the rankings?
Nah. So we were looking at where Tallison was, and then
Okay,
we ended
yep.
up on the Bam Bam. That's how good he is, man. He hasn't fought in ages. He's fucking could not even get close to making weight right now, and we still talk about him.
Are we going back to Tellison
Nah.
and
I think Tallison. I don't know. I just think because it's in Lewis's hometown.
He can just knock out anybody. That's the thing
He
as
can, and it's an overhand too. That's scary.
well. Yeah.
Heavyweight needs Taliesin to win.
Yep.
I don't like their chances.
Wait, how's he gone in the UFC so far?
Can you click on Taliesin, please?
So he would have.
Oh, by the way, we need Luke to announce this card.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna get fucking demonetized.
Did you just burp?
For an audio guy, bro, you're the fucking worst. You've already had like 3 instances this pod, and we're like 4 minutes in.
Maybe I did that on purpose.
I bet you didn't.
Definitely didn't.
1.
Justin Tafa.
He knocked out Tarf. That's right. He was that guy that fucking fought Tarfa. That was huge.
Wow. Oh.
Look,
Nice.
this is how quick you can become a top 10 in the UFC
I mean, to be
heavyweight.
fair, because what's that? What's the yellow looking one? Is that a kickboxing
He's
fight?
never been to decision.
He actually hasn't. That's really good.
He's 8-0 with 8 finishes.
I like that.
That's wild. Nice. All right.
Mm.
Co-main. Let's get into it.
Yeah, this is co-main.
All right.
Oh.
The Black Beast.
Wait, also, just really quick,
uh,
how tall is he?
6'7".
6'7".
Yeah, 201 centimeters. Pretty crazy. All right.
That's wild.
This next fight doesn't make sense to me, but it's Wonderboy versus Bonfim. I don't really know how to pick this one.
Surely Bonfim.
I think Bonfim just due to age. I wish Wonderboy wasn't. He's had a good enough career until put. This is that thing that I say. Like, I know a lot of people wouldn't agree with me with my takes on like when to retire and shit. But Wonderboy should have retired a few fights ago, because then he would never have been knocked out in the UFC before.
He got knocked out by Buckley.
Got knocked out by Buckley, and by Anthony Pettis. Superman punch off the cage.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
So
was a while ago.
yeah, so the co-main event on this fight is Wonderboy versus Bonfim. Now, when this came out, I didn't like it.
Yep.
This is where I am like, it's time, like, too many now. I get you love it. I get it's fun. Like, Tony Ferguson has a fight booked August 30
In the UFC.
in boxing. So it's like, enough's enough. Like, it's just, don't tarnish it, man. Like, you fucking had a draw for the title. You're one of the greatest fucking karate, like combat karate kickboxers of all time. Like, just walk away now.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
Walk away now. You've been knocked out twice. Let's not fucking add a random guy as your third one. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't mean disrespect to Bonfim, but today you are a random guy.
Yeah.
Today. You're
100%.
17-1 pro. Like, you're fucking incredible.
Mm. All I really know about Bonfim is like the Bonfim brothers. Like, I know him and his brother.
Can you bring up who he last fought, please?
Who, Bonfim?
Yes, please.
They are machines. I know they're
Oh
machines.
no, dude, you're 17-1 pro, ranked 18 in the world. He'll be incredible. But
he lost his O in the UFC.
oh, of course, I bet it was this year too.
Um,
He beat Chaos Williams. That will be okay.
Chaotic fight.
Yo, no,
I've had
fair
better.
enough.
That was okay.
Nothing crazy. It wasn't great.
Fought Lachlan's brother.
Oh my god. Sometimes you just try too hard.
bro, he is so funny.
Who?
That Trevor Giles guy.
Yep.
Giles.
But no, look, incredible career, man. Like, nothing, no huge names.
Lots of finishes.
Yeah,
First round.
So Wonderboy will by far be the biggest name on his resume, which is fantastic for him. But like, as a guy who does love Wonderboy, and you're going in as a 300, like a plus 300, which like means you're quite an underdog. So if you put how that works too is if you put $100 on this fight and Wonderboy wins, you win 300 back, which makes him a very big underdog. And it's just like, why? Even the next one, Calvin Kattar, like he has some of the best knockouts. Like his knockout of Jeremy Stevens, wild.
I don't
It's one of
remember
the nastiest elbows I've ever fucking seen. But if you lose to like Steve Garcia, like fucking, what are we talking about here?
I wonder what goes through Steven's like coaches or his team's mind. Like, why is he still fighting?
End on a win.
End on a win?
Yep, but then they only hand them monsters.
Yeah.
Because the UFC is like, we don't do easy fights.
Who would you match him up with in welterweight?
Colby? Wait, who would I match Wonderboy up with?
Wonderboy.
To be honest, and it's a bit of a wild one in the sense, but I would have him and Dustin as both of their retirement fights at 170. Why does Dustin need to come all the way back down to 155 again? He's already said he struggles to make weight. Just end it with a fucking legend. Just let some legends fight. Just like these. Let's. I know they're doing it so he wins. He can try win another belt. I get it because he never won the title.
Yeah. Pity belt.
Yeah, kind of. But like, I'd rather see him fight Wonderboy. And it's like, hey, we got to see Dustin Poirier versus Wonderboy Thompson. Like, that's a cool fight. Like, that's just a cool it'll be a fight that's on like a UFC event. It makes no sense, but if you've got two guys retiring, sounds wrong. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
You're not fighting for the belt. You're not fighting for this. Like, the whole is it 318 next? Yeah. The whole 318 is literally fucking just Dustin's retirement. That's the whole pay-per-view is just his retirement.
I heard a great question. It was Dustin versus Paddy, and this person that I was talking to said, "Oh, Paddy smokes him." I was like, I don't know. Dustin is actually a good fight for Paddy.
Dustin gets him today. The only thing is if Paddy gets his back, it's done.
But then Dustin black belt too.
Cool.
I mean, Paddy's
dangerous. On the back, he's dangerous. But no.
Anyways,
So Calvin Cater, same thing, man. Just enough's enough, with all due respect. And the thing is, the reason I say this is not because they don't have a chance to do it. It's because they've been in their prime and had a crack. Like, he fought Max and went to the fucking bell. He fought some big names and fucking gave them tough fights. He knocked out Jeremy Steele. Like, he's been at the top, and now the only way for you now is down. Like, you've had enough of a career. All you're doing now is taking years off your life.
Do you know anything about his opponent? Because I've never seen that guy before.
Never seen him before. Can we have a look at Steve Garcia, please?
Steve Garcia. Is this somebody we need to keep an eye on?
We'll find out. 17-5. I'd rather keep an eye on the Bonfim.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He's out of Jackson Wink.
Oh, he's had 8 fights in the UFC.
Singwoo Cho.
He beat Chase Hooper.
Left hook and ground punches. Knocked him out.
Wow.
Very impressive.
Wait, how old is he?
He got knocked down in his debut.
Damn. He's made a good
Interesting.
turnaround.
Yep. No, he's done well. So
how old is he?
Scroll up, please, Luke.
33, does it say?
33.
Not too bad. He's in his prime now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He'll probably be. Oh, Cater's a pretty solid fight.
But this is my thing. He's solid, but then, and I mean nothing of disrespect to Steve Garcia, but if you lose to Steve Garcia, what is it saying about where you are today compared to where you were?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you know what I mean? So I don't know.
I've got a question.
Yeah, man.
What do you think is the prime for an MMA fighter? What age?
10 years into your fight career, not an age.
Yeah, okay.
10 years into your fight career. That's why people like heavyweights usually have a later one, and lightweights usually have an earlier one. Just how it works. I think roughly 30 to 32 is the prime for most people.
Yep.
Which is why everyone was so upset when Khabib retired, because he was like 32.
So young.
Yeah, so young for the sport.
So like, you know what's crazy about MMA? Because like I came from watching soccer, yeah, and like young in soccer is like 16, 18.
Bro, Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, that's like young. But young in MMA is like 28.
23.
Not
like,
even 23,
no,
bro.
Van.
That's extremely young.
Yep.
Realistically, like Bo Nickel, 28, 29. He's
It's
young.
not young.
Bro.
It's not young. It's just
He's not prime yet.
yeah.
He's like
oh, I forgot to bring that up too.
We're getting more young, capable fighters in the UFC nowadays,
Yeah.
though,
Well,
aren't we?
Josh Van's only fought for 5 years total.
He's
And now
23.
he's booked in for the title.
we've got
Yeah. After that
Van-
fight, which I just caught up on, I know I'm a week late, but that was a fucking sick fight.
crazy fighter. Huh?
Sick
It's all
fight.
right. I don't really get into the barn brawls anymore. They're fun, but I just love watching technical fights now. I'm so into because I like, for example, today I rewatched Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald too.
Yeah.
Bruh, you want to see war? McDonald's face changes during the fight. He goes from looking human when he walks in to a fucking demon when he walks out. Literally Google, we couldn't even have to censor this. Google Robbie Lawler, Robbie, BBIE. Yep, Lawler versus Rory McDonald.
Yeah, I was
Two.
gonna
Wait, and then wait. Go add on.
Yeah.
Safe search
Round-
comes up.
No, round one.
Yeah, I can remember round
And
one,
round
yeah,
and
yeah.
round 5 versus round 5. Find that photo. It's fucked up. He changes his face.
The fact that the safe search comes up is
Yep.
crazy.
Yeah, look down the bottom. So like, dude, there's fucking censored photos. Try that.
And we unblur it and it's not the fight. It's something
Yeah,
else.
look at
yeah,
this.
let's see shit.
This is Robbie through the rounds. Bring that shit up. It's fucking. His face changes.
You know what I
Robbie
think the craziest
changes
one
his
is?
face.
Joanna Jędrzejczyk
Bro, when she got the hematoma against Wei Li.
turned into an alien.
Yeah, look at that. So look top left and then look bottom. That's him round for round.
There's a better photo. There's
Look at
a
that.
way better
Look
photo.
how he started. And look how he ended, bro.
That doesn't do it justice.
I feel like that's not that bad.
It's bad.
No.
That's him. No, but that's him wiped down, ready to go for round 5. That's not him after.
No, you know the photo where the
it's
the
bad.
round ends and they're like
This it's squaring off.
Yeah.
Find that, yeah, that one's good. So go
that one's way
out
better.
of that and go.
It's
Yeah, because Robbie gets the big slit in his fucking lip as well. Because there's an iconic moment.
they're like I think it's a video actually.
Yeah, but it's where they just square. It was just a absolute war of a fucking fight, man. But yeah, I watched that today.
Nice.
I don't know. I was in the mood for some light reading, so.
Wholesome fighting.
But no,
Yeah.
but no. So yeah. Also, if Van wins the title, if they book it before like February next year, and he beats Pantoja, he beats Jones's record.
No, I don't think he does, bro.
He can.
I don't think it's possible. I think I saw a video saying it wasn't.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
I heard MMA Guru say he could.
He'll be the second 23-year-old, but I think it's
makes
too
sense.
late already.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, here's a name that you might not know.
Who?
Nate Landwehr.
No.
You know him?
His fight
Fight of the night.
fight of the year with
I'm so glad you're not getting me to pronounce these names.
yeah,
Oh, you're
bad,
coming
you're
up.
supposed to.
You're coming up.
He had a
Okay.
fight with somebody in 2022.
Yeah.
Fight of the year.
Yep.
Can't remember who it was.
Oh, you're coming up. There's some names coming. So no, so that'll be your fight of the night. I don't know the next two. I've heard of Austin Lane. I just don't know much about him. But again, it's another heavyweight fight. Fuck, do they need it? Junior Tafa, Aussie, heavyweight fight. Let's go.
It's good that we're getting more heavyweight fights. We
Oh no, that's
really
light.
need this.
No, he went down.
Oh, did he?
That's light heavyweight.
It's like
that's
oh,
205.
same as Austin Lane, no?
No, Austin Lane's
no,
265, and then Tafa's 205.
Oh, well,
And then a super underrated fight is Chris Curtis versus Max Griffin.
yeah, I like that.
That's a great.
Did you see
fucking fight.
Chris Curtis and Strickland jumping that guy after he taunted him?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Did you see
What?
Strickland talking about the comparison between using a semi-automatic and automatic rifle for
No.
doing a mass shooting?
No, I
What?
don't want to know that. I don't want to know anything about that.
He's like sitting next to it. He's like standing just like out in like the desert, and he's like shooting guns with someone, and he's like, "Yeah, I would never use a fully automatic for a mass shooting."
Yeah.
He's like, "You'd hit one guy 30 times."
What the heck, bro? He's got some screws loose.
Yeah. Now I'm just struggling to read here. It's just blurry. My eyes must be getting tired. Who's Jake Matthews fighting?
I've pronounced this guy's name before, I
I
think.
know you have. Let's go again.
Chidinokwani.
We're gonna get fucking. Well,
That's not that bad.
it's not that good.
It's probably
So-
spot on.
It's probably spot on.
Yeah.
So Jake Matthews, is he a favorite in this, or how's he looking odds wise? Just
Let's
if you
have
can
a
hit the
look.
plus. Near even.
Even. I don't know Chitty.
I don't know Chitty. at
Chitty
all.
Chitty Bang Bang.
Yep. He's had 3 wins in
Hey,
his
it's
last.
actually Bang Bang. That's his name.
Yep.
What?
So most people are
Oh.
predicting a decision. Scroll up a little. Who's he beat recently? Just hover over the W. No idea. Gooden. That's not a bad win. I don't know Reese McKee.
Wait.
And then Jake Matthews last 2.
I thought it was Gordon.
Nah, it's Gooden. There's a few of them.
Oh.
And then who's Jake beat? Don't know. Oh, Phil Rowe. Good win.
Oh, he beat Phil.
Yep. So interesting. Lost to Michael Morales has aged well. That hasn't. So nah, it's good to see the Aussies back, man.
Yeah.
And then the last one, there's another heavyweight fight. If you could just find it and announce it for me, Luke. Who is it? Oh, there it is. Walker. Who's he fighting?
Why is your like short term? What is it? What's that eyesight thing called?
My left eye struggling. So
Your
I can
left
only
eye
I can only
struggling.
see the right
You
side.
you're being short sighted.
I am. I'm struggling. I'm tired. Had
You're
a big week. I told you
He's
that.
Kennedy.
Sorry. There are many Kennedys in the sport. Kennedy who?
Kennedy N.
Again, there's multiple Kennedy N's. Could you please be specific?
Jesus Christ.
If only he'd listened to the Aussie MMA Mates podcast, he'd realize there's not that many heavyweights to dispute this, but he cannot.
Bit bad.
Go for it.
Kennedy Netchkuwu.
We'll go with that.
We'll believe you. All right.
Netchkuwu.
Come on, you gotta-
Netchukwu.
Bring it out again.
No, don't.
Netchukwu. Netchukwu.
Oh, God.
That's better.
But no. So, look, there's quite a lot of heavyweight fights on this card, which is good. Hopefully,
fantastic.
a few of them step up and get some big fights.
Do you know who Volta is?
Nope.
Johnny Walker's brother.
Is it really?
Bro.
Is it his brother with a chin?
I hope so.
We hope.
The clip of Johnny Walker saying how they're siblings is so funny. He's like, my dad fucked his mum. They're like half siblings, but it's just wild how he says it.
Yeah. It's just crazy to also watch like the fall from grace. Lauren Murphy fought for the title.
Did she?
Yep. Fall from grace. Hey. Well, again, it's been a really quiet week, so we're gonna have some fun with this one.
Yep.
There's a few fights that are announced. I don't believe they have dates yet, and then there's a few fights that are potentials, and
Okay.
we're gonna have some real fun with this. So the first one is a fight that's getting rebooked from what we've been able to find out, which is Jeff Neal versus Pratos for UFC 319.
Ooh.
Love that fight because it's not like Pratos hasn't been sent right back.
Mhm.
He was originally ranked 14,
Mhm.
and now he's fighting Jeff Neal rank 11. So it's not like he's taken a big step back after and the UFC haven't like condemned him for losing to Gary. It's just here's another crack into the.
Decent fight.
Yeah, it's a good fight. I think that's a fucking cracking fight.
I still think Prates wins,
So do I. I think he points him out.
but Jeff Neal's not easy.
Nope.
Mm.
And he proves a lot of people who try to get past him wrong often.
Yeah.
It's just then when he tries to get into that top 5, he falls short.
What's that word we always use?
Gatekeeper.
He's a gay.
I just
he's a
hate
gatekeeper.
using that word for him because I'm a big Jeff Neal fan.
Really?
Big Jeff Neal fan. I think
How
he's
did-
so fun.
Fair.
I don't know.
You guys called someone a gatekeeper on one of the shorts.
Yeah.
And someone commented saying you were casuals. It was like Gatekeeper Rose or something.
yeah.
And someone's like, you guys are casuals.
No, he's casual for not knowing where she stands in the current rankings when the sport is dog shit at the minute. I'm just being honest.
I don't know. I'm not,
Well, if he
I'm not
see-
defending him.
if he sees her winning the title, let me know because she couldn't even beat Fiorette, and then Fiorette fell very short. So, ugh. And I don't see her beating Valentina, which is her new weight class. She's 125 now. So, gatekeeper.
Yeah, I'll put her as a gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper in our eyes
And
is a person who won't ever win the title again, but destroys all newcomers.
Yeah.
That's my definition of gatekeeper. They're gatekeeping the new people away from the title.
You can be a good gatekeeper.
100%. I'm not saying she's terrible.
This is like gatekeeping the top 5 or gatekeeping the rank, like the.
Jeff Neal
breaking in?
gatekeeps the top 8.
Yeah, yeah.
Rose gatekeeps the top 4. Because she couldn't beat Fiorette. She doesn't beat
Yeah.
Valentina. And I don't know if she beats Grasso.
And I don't know a single person.
And that
below
is the entire division.
Yeah,
So.
literally. Literally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she fought Maverick or is fighting Maverick.
I think-
Fighting.
can't
Something like that.
remember. Who knows?
Who knows? But no, so Jeff Neal Prates, UFC 319. That's the Shemaev card. So that's fun as
Ooh.
fuck. That card's juicy. God, I cannot wait to just get on a fucking. I'm just going to let loose on 318. I can't wait. I can't
Yeah.
wait. Fucking sign me up for that podcast.
That's
'cause
the worst card I've seen in my life.
I'm going to rock up with a fucking handgunner and I'm going to leave with a bazooka
Is that the one for Poirier?
for you. It's fucking abysmal.
Yeah,
What's so bad about it?
It's horrible. Like,
The rest of the card, the main event, the whole thing's her. But then I'll tell you now, there's a fight night in Abu Dhabi. We don't know why they're getting special treatment. But that whole card is better than the whole card of fucking 318, and we got to pay for that.
It's disappointing for Poirier.
I think 4 people are going to pay for Poirier's retirement fight. So yeah.
Yeah.
But I will get emotional about that one at a later date. That is just a fact for now. I will let my emotions fly for that one.
We've had this
At a
picture
later.
up for like 5 minutes, and I don't think you guys have actually spoken about.
Oh no,
the
Jeff
fight.
Neal versus Prates. We already said it. We think Prates wins by points.
Oh, there
That's
you
what
go.
happens when you listen to the podcast. Okay.
I was just thinking about what I was going to say next.
What were you gonna say?
What were you
next?
gonna say next?
Everything that I just said.
Oh, how'd you go?
Yeah.
You look fucked. You look so tired.
Yeah.
You're like crying.
Yeah, I know.
It's just an emotional day.
It is. It's true.
All right. I know Sammy's gone. I know you miss her.
I
It's
know.
okay.
I
I know she roasted Brighton in the chat. It's
But
okay.
Can we talk about that? What did I actually do to deserve? You know what? I was hoping she was actually here today. I forgot she was going, bro. What did I do to deserve that?
Sammy never says anything in the chat, and the one time she did was just to roast the fuck out of Brighton.
What did I do?
Because she's like, I suck at names, but Brighton's so much worse. And then I would never instigate anything. But I was like, you should let him know that.
Oh god. Which chat was it in?
The same one that you
Nah.
were wrong about last time.
No, I think it was with Eki's, in the one with Eki.
Nah, I don't think Sammy's in that.
Okay, you want to be wrong again? Twice in one pod?
I'm not saying for 100% sure that it is.
Oh, no.
Nah,
You
'cause-
announced where it was. Check Aussie MMA Mates.
Because Eki would have got onto me for that.
Eki would have gone hard in the
Yeah.
paint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So anyways, while you search for that, do you want to bring up the next fight?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So the next one, which is announced as well, is Font versus Rosas Jr. And I hate this fight
For who?
for Rosas Jr.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think Font's that good.
I don't think Rosas is ready. I think he's still a bit too young.
He's very young.
Because Font just had a decent win.
Over
A young gun.
who did he beat?
We're going to need someone to look it up once he stops scrolling on his phone.
I can't find it.
I'll find it
Oh,
for you
wait.
later.
No, I found it. I found it.
Which chat was it?
Aussie MMA Mates. I never said that it wasn't.
Do you know?
I asked the question. I said, oh, is
No,
it in the other
then,
one?
but then you give an argumentative
do
opinion.
you guys see this? This is fucking bullshit.
All right.
I'm literally
let-
literally crying right now because of the pain that I'm being put through.
Well, we're in pain because we're hoping to find out who Font's last opponents were, and nothing's happening.
I was
All right.
no. So basically, in the chat, Brighton. Who were you talking about? Oh, you were talking about Canuto for the
Yeah.
UFC BJJ fight that's coming up.
Wait, we'll bring it up. We'll bring it up because we're
Bring it up,
literally about
yeah,
to talk.
because we are about to talk about it. I was just
Alright,
thinking that.
Can you
So,
please search who
Rob
Rob
Font?
Yeah, who he beat last time. Thanks, man.
you're welcome, mate.
Bro, you're the one that said, no, I'm pretty sure it's in the Eki chat.
Nah.
Just because you said the words pretty sure doesn't mean you didn't say it.
Am I
Scroll down.
allowed? Am I allowed to think aloud?
You
No.
are, but just be
No.
right.
No, you're not, bro.
Gene Matsumoto. Yep, he took his O.
Who?
He's a...
But it's a split. It's a split.
Yeah, it was a good fight. No, but Rob Font looked good.
To be honest, Kyler Phillips is a great win too, man.
Correct.
Let's
And
not sleep
then-
on that.
Decision win, Figueredo. Nothing to hang your hat on.
No, he lost.
Sorry,
Yeah,
loss.
lost
I
to-
meant that. I did mean that, I swear.
No, casual.
Casual. Like, you
Um,
look at his wins and his losses. Like, beat Marlon Moraes,
Bro,
beat Cody, lost to Aldo. Come on. Lost to Cheeto. What are we talking about? Knocked out Adrian Yanez. That's
great win.
that's
And that was
aged, that's aged well.
that was a crazy fight. So
Yep.
they used to train together.
Correct.
And Yanez was like the up and
Yep.
comer.
Lost to Sandhagen. He's fighting for the title. Lost to Figgy. He's like top 5, 6.
Yeah.
Yep. So like these aren't bad wins. Beat Kyler Phillips. And then Gene Matsumoto is the guy who I think will become big. I think he's the next thing for bantamweight.
Never heard of him.
You will find out when he does it. Or I'm wrong. But no, so I just think again, because the problem with Font is he's really, really rangy. Very
Yeah.
good with his jab, very good with his straight punches, keeps people off him. And I think Gene Matsumoto has better wrestling, not jiu-jitsu, has better wrestling than Rosas, and he struggled with Font. So I just think it's a lot for Rosas Jr. early. I wish he went more the Chase Hooper route and just did that slow cooking build rather than trying to chee-wee-wees all the way to the top by 20. Chee-wee-wee, chee-wee-wees.
What ranking is Font? Like, what does it say in
8.
that picture?
8. 8.
That's a pretty big jump.
That's what I'm saying.
Going from not ranked
Like,
to 8.
just fight number 15, bro.
Yeah.
let's work into it slowly.
Break into the top
'Cause
10
then
first.
once you're in top 8, that's it, baby. You get no other chances. You are literally just fighting the big dog.
But you know what they could do? Beats Font. Give him like Cheeto.
That's not a good fight, brother.
You reckon?
Bro,
Cheeto's on a bit of a skid.
who's he fought?
What was that?
That's what you sounded like. You're like,
You reckon?
Did I?
No, so
You reckon?
but no, so
hey.
it's just a lot. It's a lot quickly. And then Cheeto, bro, Cheeto's no punk. Like, who's he losing to?
Cheeto.
He's losing to like O'Malley.
Yeah, not aged that well.
That's aged just fine. He's
Has
still
it?
fucking top 5. Like, he's
Yeah,
not
true.
losing to punks. Cheeto's now gatekeeper
He
for the
lost
top
to
7.
Figgy.
No punk.
He lost to.
That's about it.
What's next on the?
But no,
yeah, I
I'm
can't
just
remember.
saying, it's just once you're in, and him being so young.
No,
let's
but like
just
who
cook-
else? Who else does he fight that he has a chance against?
All right, let's go to rankings. And do not fucking let me look at those pound for pounds, because we could tangent. Oh fuck, it's on the same level as them too. Fuck, I
It will
just
be, it
don't
will
look.
be.
Just don't look left. Whatever I do, scroll up,
Oh yeah, get a bit of a zoom.
scroll
in,
up,
huh?
scroll
Why
up,
zooming into the females, Luke?
scroll up.
We're gonna go from
All
one
right.
tangent to another.
Scroll down to the bottom.
Bro, who moved up 4 in the pound for pound? Okay.
That was Pantoja. Now, Montel Jackson, like even Oliveira, Vinicius Oliveira is a great fight for him.
who?
Vinicius Oliveira.
I don't know who that is, bro.
Well, educate yourself.
Do you know who it is? Tell
You
me
should
about
listen
him.
to the Aussie MMA.
No, tell me
podcast.
about. Tell me
No,
about
he's
him.
he's just an all rounder. So he's just no, ready?
That's the most vague thing
No,
you
ready?
could say.
Ready?
He-
Because
he-
I watched his last fight.
Don't say he's Brazilian. Because
Firstly,
we know he's Brazilian.
We know he's Brazilian. I don't need to tell you that.
Yeah.
No, he's an all rounder. So he's half decent on the feet, straight punches, rangy, and then on the ground, he just grapples his ass off. Not much of a
Wow,
finisher.
he's an MMA
He's a
fighter.
MMA
No,
fighter.
and he's not much of
Yeah.
a finisher. A lot of decisions.
What else can you tell me about him?
That's it. That's all I know. Watch one fucking fight, bro. What do you want from me?
Fair.
Fuck.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Nah, so
no, but I'm
even
saying-
even Zahabi he would be alright with.
For us?
Yeah,
Nah,
I reckon. But no, let's say because he's gonna jump to 8.
bro, Batista's a motherfucker.
He's
and
not beating Batista.
He's not beating Cheeto. He's
No.
not beating Figgy. He's
No.
not beating Song Yudong. He's
No.
not beating Corey. He's not beating Peter Yan. He's not beating Marab, and he's not beating Umar.
He's not beating O'Malley.
Not today. Not today. Like, as in all those guys, he's not beating him today.
Maybe one day.
So slow the fuck down.
Mm.
You know what? Before we get on to grappling, let's just fucking get this elephant out of the room. Scroll left. How do you
Okay.
become 13th in the fucking pound for pounds? By making weight.
I'll tell you how.
How? How do you go up? Whoa. Let's play the game. How do you go up in the pound for pounds but making weight, brother? How do you stay rank 11 when you got slept? How do you think you beat JDM and you're still 12? What the fuck are these rankings? Charles Oliveira literally just went to heaven and back. And fucking, he's still top 15. What are we talking about here? I'm so glad Pantoja got his flowers. I think he should be one more up, but understood.
Yeah, why is he below Drickus?
Well, Drickus has a pretty good fucking resume. He beat Izzy.
he beat Izzy, beat
Beat-
Robert,
Robert.
and he
Beat.
beat Strickland
Mm.
twice.
Yep, it's not a bad resume.
Not bad, but
It's
like
not a bad resume.
what Pantoja's doing.
Yeah, but it's just because they're flyweights.
Yeah,
But seriously, like Armin Saruki in 13 is fucking disgusting.
I reckon he's in the good books now. Even though Dana said he missed
Snitched?
weight, yeah, snitch, whatever. Because he made weight at as the backup fighter.
He did.
So he's like, no, I prove I can do it.
Yeah, I get it. Doesn't mean yeah, pound for pound, brother.
You know,
Like
all
he did is beat Charles.
You know, all of these backup fighters, yeah?
Yeah.
I guarantee, like, they make weight, they get paid. But I guarantee if, like, the other fighter, like
Pulls out.
Charles,
They're
or
like,
whatever,
fuck.
they'd be like, oh,
Tom Aspinall said that that's how he was.
yeah?
Yeah.
It's like, no, please.
So let's play the game of who should be in the pound for pounds over these guys. Let's fucking play the game.
Okay.
Scroll up just a fraction. Who's number 1 in flyweight? Van, God, 11 spots. Who's hot take? Evloev should be in there over
Oh, 100%.
over
Nah,
Armin.
it's not even hot.
Can you read the script for a sec? I just can't see who's number one. Max, no, Max shouldn't be there. Is Volk
Max,
6? Yeah.
Max is there though.
Max is there. He shouldn't. Scroll down. I
I
just want to
think-
make sure I'm not off. Like I want to make sure. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. I want to look at the weight classes, see if I'm missing someone. Sorry. Islam's there. I don't know how Armin's there. Brady should be there because Brady.
Nah, his resume's not that
it's
good.
not there yet. You know what? Maybe I'm off. Imavov, maybe Imavov over because he beat Izzy. Pereira's in there. Yuri should be in there over Armin.
I'd put Yuri and I'd put Evloev.
And do you put Roundtree after beating Hill? Not really. The next
Nah.
champ though, and we all know we don't need to check heavyweight.
No,
Maybe
we
I'm
don't.
off. Maybe it's just not that fucking.
Nah, I'll tell you how it should go.
Because I've even got like the hot take. Shovcut should be in there. Over Armin.
If we're talking pound for pound,
Over Armin.
Because-
19-0-18 finishes.
yeah, because how much is like, sure, he might not have a crazy resume with the name, but to do that, that's pound for pound worthy.
That's my point, brother. I just don't understand how you can't fight and be in pound for pound. Do you think Ilya should be over Islam?
Yeah, because he moved up. Because he's a double champ, like a simultaneous champ.
I have a hot take.
You don't reckon?
Nope.
Why?
Well, who did Ilya just beat?
Charles.
I'm Islam right now.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. Next.
Okay. Yeah, but I moved up to beat him.
Now,
I was
who did he knock out in the fight before that?
Holloway.
Cool. I never fought that guy. That's okay. One more.
Volk.
Yeah. Cool. Beat him twice.
Yeah, but
What are we talking about here? You're
You-
just doing the Lord's work that's already been done.
but listen to this, yeah? Listen to this.
Mhm.
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
Volkanovski had to move up.
Yeah.
You had the size advantage. So you and
Ah.
he showed the world that you were human. And then the second time he was short notice and you knocked him out. Fair
Yep.
play. Then he comes and this is him coming up to lightweight. Then he comes back down to featherweight. You know when I fought him at featherweight, yeah? He was 14-0 in featherweight. Never lost.
Mhm.
I fought undefeated Volk.
Okay.
Mm.
Now, hot take. What's more impressive, knocking Charles out or submitting him? Because
Knock-
me, Islam,
Yeah.
I submitted him.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
me, Taporia, I knocked him out, and I'm a jiu-jitsu guy.
You are fucking not.
When
You're a wrestler.
When I came into the UFC,
I still can't believe he passed his guard.
I
but
was known as a jiu-jitsu guy.
He was. Now, I just think.
He's gonna come out as clips, and people
Yeah.
are gonna be like, "What the fuck
I
are
know.
these guys talking
I
about?"
know. So
I beat Islam, and I knocked out
my
Volkanovski.
only thing to it is that Islam's already done it. I understand the weight
Yeah.
class situation. I understand all that. But to be honest, they walk around the same weight.
Islam and
They
Taporia.
both walk around at roughly 82 kilos.
The only thing I'll give them is the double champ because Taporia,
True.
if
No, that's fair.
if
That's
they
fair.
didn't strip him,
Yeah,
I think
that's
he'd be
fair. I just think
simultaneous.
Islam's been there longer and done the same shit.
If
Knocked
Is-
out Volk
Mm.
and submitted Oliveira. He obviously hasn't fought Max, but I just think he's done the same things. And then he's beat Armin, which is now aged tremendously.
Mhm.
He fought Dustin, didn't he? No, he fought Hooker
Yeah, he did beat Dustin,
and he
too.
beat Dustin.
Mm.
So like, you know what I mean? Like the resume is a lot deep.
Insane.
The resume is a lot deeper for Islam, and there's a lot more body of work.
But also, he's lost.
He has lost.
Mm.
True.
Taporia never lost.
Look, it's an absolute pick 'em.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
not sitting here saying like it's bad that I mean, what is it? Fucking scroll up one. I think it's like from 11 down. It's just disgusting. But then at the same time, is that pound for pound?
Nah, that was
Nah, yeah.
bro. I saw Mateus Gambra at 6, and I was like, what?
Yeah. Now
Yeah,
scroll
no.
down a little bit. What is it? I don't like from. You know what? No, I don't even like Max. I don't like Max in there at all. As horrible as I understand the Gaethje knockout, but Hamzat should be 11.
Yeah, throw Evloev in there.
Throw Evloev in there.
Throw Yuri.
Throw Yuri in there. I think they're getting snubbed. I don't think you should be on a 1-fight loss streak with you being slept, which is both Max and Charles. have both been slept in their last fights and be in the pound for pounds. Yes, you've done a big body of work, but you recently had a nap and it doesn't age well.
Morab at 3 is a good spot.
Very happy.
You know what I will say though? Islam beats JDM, he jumps back up to number
100%.
1.
Even if Ilya beats Paddy in that, you stay.
Yeah. But I reckon they'll do for a couple years we're gonna see them keep swapping.
Can I
Like,
be honest? Yeah.
You reckon?
Can I be honest?
Oh no, until they fight each other.
Can I be honest?
Mm.
I don't think we see both of them for a couple of years.
Yeah, let's
I reckon they've
1 to
both.
2.
I reckon they've both got 3 fights each and done.
Yeah, next 1 to 2, and then they fight each other, and
Yep.
then somebody takes it.
I reckon you get Islam versus JDM, and
Mhm.
if Islam wins, you get Islam shove cut, because that is a great to take someone's O
Yeah,
and a finisher like that.
yeah.
It's great for the resume, and then we get Islam Ilya, and Islam walks off into the sunset, whether he wins or loses.
Both of them, honestly.
Yeah, because I think Ilya goes 20 and 0, 21 and 0 when he's done. And I want him on the
Mm.
bench right now because him versus Paddy makes no sense.
Him versus Armin. That's the fight to make.
It's just so boring. I'm
It's
just being
tough
honest.
though. It's very
It's
tough.
the only reason I tune in is literally for the skill set. Like, there's no story, there's no nothing. Where it's like if Armin beats Paddy, now you got a reason.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't seen you fight in 7.5 years, bro. Like, what are we talking about here?
Mm.
But
Uh,
God, I feel like there's so many names in the UFC, but it's just dicey times. All the big names are getting fucking slept right now. It's really passing of the torch.
Speaking of so many names, did you want to bring up the take I had?
Oh, great time to bring that in. So I was talking to Luke about UFC. You wouldn't expect this. Luke gave me an amazing take. The UFC has not seen a LeBron yet.
Ilya's LeBron.
That was pretty much my point.
Yeah,
Ilya's LeBron.
he could be.
He
He's
could
not yet.
be. He's not yet,
could
but
be.
he
is
could be.
now. He
You
is
think
now.
so?
No, he is now. Because the reason I say that is because he took down and passed Charles Gard. Because he passed Charles Oliveira's guard, the most submissions of all time. Because he passed that guy. Yes, he ended up back in a leg lock, but then he dealt with the leg lock properly.
Yeah, he dealt with it well.
Dealt with it technically, separate the legs, beat the knee line,
Yep.
get out, and then we can re-engage or do what we want.
Yep.
He's the LeBron.
No, but we're saying like not like a current day LeBron, like a LeBron of the sport.
Yeah, he's LeBron.
You
Second,
reckon?
I've got him. So I've got it. I know what you're saying because it's early.
Yeah,
But
it's too early.
It's too early. But
He's on the trajectory
if
because we
Il-
can't give it to LeBron.
Okay.
I mean, we can't give it to Jones.
I'll give you a hot take.
Mm.
It's not hot at all. If Ilya beats Islam, GOAT.
Yeah.
GOAT.
Yeah.
That's it. Over GSP, over fucking everyone.
Yeah.
Over
fair,
everyone.
fair.
Over Jones, over them all.
But it's
Goat.
it's a great take from Luke. Like we haven't seen.
Yeah, for a casual, it's a really good take.
Insane.
Very casual.
Wait, so
Nah,
so
would, you
for-
say
for-
would you say GSP?
What?
GSP would be LeBron. Good everywhere.
Nah.
No, because
Oh.
think about
yeah,
this,
but
right?
would he
No,
survive now?
Hey?
Would he survive in today's MMA?
100%.
You think so?
Just fine.
Mm.
Just fine. They were talking about him versus Kamaru Usman as like a great matchup. Just fine. He ages fantastically in this sport. Great jab, hides behind. It's like completely well-rounded game. Best jab in the sport. He's honestly a terrible wrestler, but his wrestling is so well-timed. It makes him one of the best wrestlers in the sport of all time. Knows when to strike. His jiu-jitsu ages well because he has a pretty decent jiu-jitsu coach.
Decent, yeah.
Yeah, he's all right. So, just fine. Yeah. So, I actually think GSP is the LeBron of now, and I think Ilya will become Michael Jordan.
I don't put him there.
Because
Yeah, but
John
did-
Jones is turning into the Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, but has GSP? I'm not
It's a
familiar
good
with
take.
It's true.
what. I'm not familiar with GSP's
So-
record.
GSP is won the most welterweight titles of all time. He's also a 2-division champ, but he literally won the belt and dipped, beating Michael Bisping. But he has lost twice. He lost to Matt Hughes. I believe he got Comored, but then he beat Matt Hughes to get that loss back, and then he got knocked out by Matt Serra in what is probably the biggest upset of all time. Wild that he got knocked out by his coach's teammate.
Crazy.
Yeah, think of the lineage on that one.
Mm.
And then he avenged that loss as well. So I
Yeah.
think he was like 25-2 or something incredible record, and went out on top. Went out with 2 division champ belt in hand.
But that could be enough to make to get Ilya over the line to be LeBron instead of GSP.
Yeah, never
No,
losing.
what I'm saying is because Jones's career is so tainted. So if Jones was a clean fighter, it's the greatest resume of all time.
Yeah,
The greatest.
undeniable goat.
Undeniable GOAT. But because there's so many fucking asterisks next to his name, and I'm gonna be honest, sounds wrong. The picograms don't even come into mind when it comes to this. To
What do
be
you mean?
honest,
What do you mean?
like that's not even one of my asterisks for him.
Yeah,
My asterisk is like all the bullshit. All the bullshit, all the timing, all the waiting, all the BS, all the jail time, all this.
Speaking of Jones, do we want to bring him up?
Not yet.
Not
Not
yet?
yet. We'll get to that. But my point is this, right? I have GSP being LeBron today because Jones has a better resume. But then when Ilya proves, and I've got Ilya going down as the GOAT, and I'll happily sit on it right now. And I sat on that when he knocked out Volk. I was like, Ilya's him. So I've got Ilya as the greatest of all time. I think he does it in the next 3 or 4 fights because he only fights names. The only reason he wants to fight Paddy is emotion. It's literally because what Paddy said about his home country. And then he fights Islam, beats Islam, and he fights this guy, beats this guy, and he fights that guy, beats that guy. The only thing is there's so many deja vu moments with Conor McGregor. There's
And that's
so
like
much deja vu.
Habib, Connor,
Islam, Ilya. It's so much deja vu.
But you know what's another thing to consider being like if we're gonna say a LeBron of the sport, he also has to have the longevity. Can't retire too early.
Yep. And
And-
then the other thing too, though, actually, the LeBron could be Mighty Mouse because he has the most title defenses of all time.
But it
No. Could
wasn't.
be
It,
Mighty
but it
Mouse,
wasn't in
wasn't
UFC though, was it?
Yes, it was.
Oh, was it?
100. He's got
Um,
UFC's most title defenses of all time. UFC's
Pretty sure John Jones has it.
No.
16.
defenses, not
Yeah.
fights.
Oh, title fights.
Title defenses. So consecutive
yeah.
title wins without it being stripped due
Yeah.
to asterisk.
Yeah.
So
Isn't it silver?
no, Mighty Mouse beat him.
Mighty Mouse?
Mighty Mouse beat him. Mighty Mouse is him. So maybe could even be Mighty Mouse. There's multiple Michael Jordans in MMA.
Oh yeah, there's multiple.
Multiple.
For sure.
Multiple.
Ilya could be the
Ilya
LeBron.
could be Ilya could be Michael.
Oh
Jordan.
well, this is a whole nother debate.
Ilya could be Jordan. Ilya could be Jordan because he's mystic macking everything too. It's so fun. Just
Celebrating before
don't get on TikTok and learn what booger sugar is, and you'll be fine, Ilya. You'll be fine.
bro.
All that keeps coming up
He's
is
from Spain, bro. Like
not look. Just
he's got his head
I
screwed
I could say something wild here, but
on.
well, okay. I don't know where his family gets his money from, so I was just gonna say keep letting your dad sell it and just don't take it
It's true. It's very true.
because they have a lot of money and it ain't from the Vi game.
That's like Armin, bro. His family's rich as. Have you seen his car collection and all that?
as, yeah.
And then Ariel Hawani asked him like, "How you guys got so much money?" He's like, "Oh, my dad's in construction."
Yeah, we all know who's in construction. We all know that's how we launder money, guys. All right. Now, there is a absolute fire fucking cracker of a jiu-jitsu match being announced. No.
Oh.
Scroll up. The match. Let's go. Andrew Tackett versus Hanato Canuto. Now, when we mention this, and this is where we'll bring up my lovely wife,
Yep. She roasted me.
she roasted Brighton over Hanato Canuto because Brighton was like, Hanato has such a good record. And she was like, welcome to the fucking casuals. I believe the exact words were, do you think he's impressive because he's beat all 5 of the jiu-jitsu guys you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the greatest take of all time.
But to be honest, I thought what I said was like pretty good. Like it's not.
It's kind of not because the thing with jiu-jitsu is they lose a lot. Jiu-jitsu is very different to MMA and boxing. So a lot of these guys have 14, 20.
But his
30
last
losses.
his last 2 wins, Jason Nolf and I can't remember the other
Yeah,
one.
Nolf is a blue belt.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a Penn State wrestler that's learning
Why have I heard the name Nolf?
because he was at CGI and everything.
Oh wow.
He's an absolute freak and a beast, but he's a wrestler learning jiu-jitsu.
Wait, you know what? Let me not explain myself because it's just proving I'm a even bigger casual. As we
Get the
dive
casual
deep into it.
hat.
Yeah, give me it. There we go.
So no, so Hanato Kanuto is like one of the most exciting, high-flying fighters there is.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible, gotta say it, incredible job by him to inject himself into Andrew Tackett's moment. Now, this is UFC BJJ 2, so I want to know, are they doing a whole nother Ultimate Fighter season that's already booked and they're getting it done by July?
Maybe I don't know.
Or is this just the second event in the pit? Do you know what I mean? I think this might just be the second event in the pit. Now, there have been talks about the coaches and everything for this. So first of all, I've got Tackett winning.
Oh really?
Yep, I've got Tackett winning, but I've got it being fucking incredible. Sorry. I've got it being an incredible fight. A very fan favorite kind of fight. But Tackett's he's just on another level at the minute. But I will be the UFC talent coordinator for jiu-jitsu.
Mhm.
Let me. Because there are two guys that are absolute fan favorites that are so lovable and will be one of the greatest jiu-jitsu matches of all time. So for season 2 of this UFC BJJ, we're going to book into competent coaches this time. We're going to book in Andrew Tackett because he is a crowd favorite and one of the greatest grapplers of today.
He's got nice hair.
Fantastic hair. And he has star written all over him. Anything he's been a part of, he's been somehow the main event, even though he's not the main event. He's just one of those guys that doesn't even try to aura farm. He's just a legit dude and has superstar written all over him.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a guy who I talk about a lot that needs to fight him. They have fought, and my guy won the first one. But Tackett has evolved a lot.
Who's this guy?
And his name's Mika Galvao.
They fought?
They fought. Now, Mika Galvao is someone that speaks English, which is a fantastic fucking thing to start with.
Yeah.
Because listening to Portuguese the whole time is not the funnest. You've lost a lot of fans already.
Mm-hmm. It's not marketable.
Not marketable. So let's have two guys that speak English. Mika Galvao has no aura.
Really?
Really.
Yeah.
He has none.
None.
He is a child.
Yeah, fair.
And then he starts rolling and fucking destroys everyone.
Sounds a bit like Mikey though.
No, because Mikey has this whole like persona that everyone is attracted to. I'm telling you now,
Persona or autism?
both. Now,
Whoa.
I met Mika,
Yeah.
and he is literally just a child, and he's just like another person. Literally. Like when I bumped into him, it was like 5 hours after ADCC, and he was literally in his rash guard and shorts with some runners on.
Did he compete?
Just when I was in America at ADCC.
Damn, true.
Yeah, he won it.
Metal around his neck.
Yep. So
Bit heavy.
no, so he was just at the hotel, and I bumped into him. He was like, "Oh, hey, bro, what's up?" Like it's just literally, and I'm like, "How's your knee?" Because he got heel hooked, and then he's like, "Yeah, fine, it's good. How are you guys?" I'm like, "You are just what? What is going on right now?" Like he's not a guy that walks in, everyone's like, "Oh fuck, that guy's gonna fuck you up." He walks in, he's like, "I kind of want to know him." It's really approachable, really nice guy, super fun. I had a great conversation with him, like the sweetest. And yeah, that would be the most firework fucking match you could make today.
This is the year to do it as well,
This
bro.
is the year to do it. They're both at this fucking pinnacle, and
Mm.
they're both incredible in front of a camera. And then the UFC will have their eyes opened that Mika Galvao and Andrew Tackett are their fucking poster boys. With all the love to Mikey, it's just not. He's a guy that you study, and he's a guy that's incredible, but he's not a guy that you want in front of the camera full time because he has a little too much of the tism.
Do you reckon Mika would do
Dude,
CJI too?
His dad is very big on loyalty, so I don't think so.
Because all of these ADCC athletes, like Surely they're gonna look at CGI. Oh no, because it's a quintet this year.
Yeah, but they can get invited.
Yeah, they can get
So
invited.
I
but-
do think because what they're doing, if you listen to Craig talk about it, is they're gonna treat it like Royal Rumble, so you won't know everyone's wild card,
Oh, okay.
and then
yeah.
they'll have surprise guests. So I've got a fucking weird feeling Mika's just gonna pop up, and he's gonna clean house.
Imagine.
I can,
That'd
I
be-
seriously can.
when is that? Surely-
CGI
is that coming up?
August 30.
It's, yeah. Is it
August
on the
30,
same weekend
31.
as Nationals?
I don't know.
Nah, Nationals
I don't.
is August
sounds
19.
I don't keep up with our tournaments. I just find out this like when it happens.
It'll be like a
Au-
week before. I'm like, hey,
I'm just like,
competing.
where am I going this Sunday? But no. But this will be one of the greatest jiu-jitsu matches, of the year.
Keen.
Until CGI has some wild matchup where there's a big upset and it blows everything out of the water.
Yeah, I'm keen for that. That'll be good.
Yep. And then it gets dicey. So these are our things that are being spoken about. Usyk versus Fury 3.
Bro, is that an old midfielder? What the fuck? I thought I was like seeing things for
No.
a second.
So Fury is coming out of retirement to fight Usyk a third time at Wembley. Now, I don't know why the fuck Usyk would take this other than an easy fucking payday. And I don't know how the fuck Fury thinks he's going to beat him because it's not aging well. Now, it's weird because they're talking about this, but Usyk fights in 2 weeks.
Who's he fighting?
Daniel Dubois, which is a dangerous fight.
Dubois. Sounds like a
Dubois.
designer brand.
No. So they're talking about Usyk Fury 3. And Fury has now retired, I think, after every pro fight. And then he's come back.
He comes back.
So I think this is retirement number like 20 for him.
I'm gonna say some MMA guru shit here.
Hit me.
This is legit Fury. Fights, depression. Fights, depression. Fights like
And now but this is my
he realizes like, oh shit, wait, life's way better when I'm locked in.
Yep.
And then he fights again. And then he's like, all right, I'm done, guys. I'm gonna enjoy my life. And then he's like, this sucks.
Yep.
I'm gonna fight again.
Because he keeps losing to the same guy who's a cruiserweight. He's a
He-
lot smaller.
Who? Usyk.
Yeah. He was a cruiserweight originally. He moved up.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yep. So he's a little guy beating on all the big guys. So Usyk's gone to 3-0 Fury. That's exciting. And then Donald Trump needs to come into our podcast because Donald Trump had a meeting at the White House
Great fight.
and he wants to host a UFC event at the White House.
Call me a hater, but I know him and Dana are best friends. I don't see
Yep.
this happening.
Okay.
I don't see it happening.
I see the fight. I see the thing at the White House happening because Dana White always loves firsts.
Mm-hmm.
Dana White's is a big like record guy, firsts guy.
Which is crazy, by the way.
So I somehow see something happening like this. I don't know what happens and whatnot. I don't see this fight happening, but
no way.
this is everywhere.
Who do you think Trump's favorite fighter is?
Ooh.
If Colby was like good, it would definitely be Colby.
Vladimir Putin.
Ooh.
Vladimir Putin. You know what's so funny about Putin? Like, apparently he's like a blue belt in judo or something like that.
Oh, he's a
No, he's a black belt.
Is he?
He's a black belt in 8 martial arts or something.
But apparently he actually like sucks, and that when he rolls with like actual
He's
real
also
black belts,
800 years old.
yeah. But apparently they just let him win because
Of
if
course.
if you don't let him win,
die.
you're dead. So there's like clips of him like
Um,
flipping people, but they're like pretending to try, and then they just
Oh, I dare you to look up Kim Jong Un's dad doing martial arts. Dare you?
Pretty
That's a fucking rabbit hole.
yeah.
You'll end
Yeah.
up 4 hours down. I swear
I
to
think
God.
North Korea were the first country to ever have like McDojo as their national sport.
Yeah.
It's the national sport, bro. He
National
literally stands in
sport.
front of him, like pushes them in a chest, and like 14 guys go flying. It's the best,
That would be sick though.
bro. There are some things. Oh, I could have a whole podcast on North Korea. I've gone down the rabbit hole. I've been there. It's fucking wild.
Bro, we
You know,
need-
people died when Kim Jong Un's father died. People were killed for not crying enough.
Fuck. How about you have to get the haircut
Yeah,
of the thing?
and the haircut you're not allowed is the one Kim Jong Un has.
Damn, bro, I'm not. I want
Uh,
that fresh
I
fade.
want that
man.
fresh fade.
Like Kim Jong Un drip.
Yeah. So McGregor said he wants in, and there was a fake face off of McGregor Chandler at the White House. To be honest, okay, It's I don't know how I'm saying this about an Irishman, but it's probably one of the most American fights you could make. I don't know why I feel like Michael Chandler is Captain America. Let's be real.
Conor McGregor.
But then for some reason, Connor just screams like American.
Yeah.
He just-
Freedom, American dream. Yeah.
yeah. Like, okay, Michael Chandler is Captain America, and then Conor McGregor is Team America.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
See that?
puppets that fucking just blow shit up for no reason.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen? Is it Team America or what am I?
Are you thinking of? Is it Robot Chicken?
No, bro. If you haven't seen Team America,
What the hell is this?
bro, you guys have to go home and watch it now. Like straight after this. Is it Team America? It's like America. Fuck yeah. Gonna come and save the motherfucking day, America.
I've seen that, but I don't know.
Bro, watch it tonight. Oh no, wait, download it and watch it on the
Plane.
on the plane and let me know, brother. But no, so you'll understand why I think Connor is Team America and Michael Chandler is Captain America. And this is an American fight. Great fight
Can you imagine?
at the White House. Yeah, I can.
No.
I seriously can.
It's like only Americans. It's like American fight, or it's like Americans versus. You know how ICE is like deporting everybody recently? He's like all the Latinos they get booted out if they lose.
Fight
you're
for your
gone.
green card.
Yeah.
All the Latinos just have like chairs that just fucking shoot
Yup.
up out of the ceiling.
I love it.
He presses a button.
Yeah.
he's
And for some
going
reason,
good.
all the fighters, when they're done, all of them turn left except for the immigrants. They all turn right for some
Oh,
reason, straight on the
no.
plane.
No.
there's like private jets for them back home.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah. All
Um,
right. So I don't see this fight happening. I don't see McGregor fighting. I mean, he's fighting a lot, just randoms in the club.
Yeah.
Just not fighters.
I don't know if this like Dana and Donald Trump are like best friends.
I
though.
know, so that's why I can see it.
Did you see Joe Rogan, Dana White, and Trump all met up recently?
Nah.
They got like a photo together.
Oh no, that would have been at 317.
Oh, was it?
It would have been at
They were
317.
all in
for sure.
suits, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been at 317. And then, fuck me. John Jones is back in the pool.
Which
Now,
pool? Which pool are we talking?
He's back in the USADA. It's not USADA, but I just keep using it as the reference. But he's back in the USADA testing pool.
I don't think he's actually back in. I think didn't he say he wants to go back in or something?
Okay, find the tweet.
The tweet said something like,
Find the tweet. Find it.
"You know what would be insane?
Back to work, Luke.
Imagine if he like came back to light heavyweight.
Bruh.
Can you imagine that?
Yes.
That would actually be
Against Pereira.
that would be a great move,
I can.
Johnny Meat.
Bro, we all know that doesn't work. It'll be a post from like, again, you're the audio guy. How do you make so many audio mistakes?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, it won't be here. Look, it's 2019 is his second tweet.
You said look at the tweet.
Go up. Every week we go to John Jones's Twitter and every week there's nothing new.
Always go to the Johnny.
And we're not going from the 22nd of June. Go out of that. Go out of that. Go John Jones tweets back in the pool. I swear to God. Yep. 1 day ago.
John Jones reveals he's
Re-en- Yep.
He looks jacked there.
Yep, that was him against Stipe where everyone called him fat.
Got to be fake. Photoshop, but it's AI. How can you not tell?
All right. John Jones has re-entered the testing pool. Figured we keep everyone's options open.
There's no way.
I wish there was. I don't know. Luke, if you're happy to, try find a way to find a list of who's. Can you just quickly look up? Is there a list of like no, it's not USADA. It's I don't know. So UFC testing pool full list. Yeah. Not test history. It'll just have the history.
Yeah, maybe you can have a look at the history.
Is John Jones in the testing pool? Click it. Let's find out right now. People ask, is he in? Is still in the pool with the guys in Thailand. Last one, and I kind of brought it up, but I've brought it up to you guys as anyone. And I know Brighton's gonna struggle to have an input on this, which is fine, but I want to know your opinion. For the UFC BJJ, who would you like to see fight on it?
Just UFC fighters. I don't know, Charles.
Yeah, but like against who? Like make some matchups. Have some fun.
Like,
Dude,
imagine
I've
we
got
got
a
some
few.
pure jits fights against like UFC fighters. So
See, I
like,
think it goes horrible for the UFC guys.
no, not against jits guys. Like UFC fighter versus UFC fighter, but jits rules.
Yep, I'm for it. That's what I'm
Interesting.
saying. It's like Brian Ortega versus Charles Oliveira.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to
what
think
about
who-
like Volk versus Brian Ortega rematch, but just jits?
Just jit. I don't like that for Volk.
I know-
Or
He escaped without using strikes.
yeah, that's true. I can see like Bryce
But
Mitchell,
Luke, yep, Bryce Mitchell versus
Cron Gracie rematch.
oh, just jits. I'm for it.
Yeah.
I'm for it. This is the fun. All right, Luke, name some.
Now,
You're allowed to go jits guys as well, but like we're just playing matchmaker because I think they did such a dog shit job for the first one.
this is just like this is something that I want just for my own fun.
Okay.
And entertainment.
Yep.
So I was talking to Lachlan Giles once,
I didn't realize it came with a story. Can you just tell us the fight?
and I was just talking about like how he like
The answer's no.
how he like quit competition and whatnot, and I asked him, I'm like, look, hypothetically, you get offered this fight, Marcelo Garcia,
I'm not into it.
would you take it?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I mean, I think about it. I mean, I don't really want to fight Marcelo, like, 'cause no one wants to see Marcelo like lose. I don't want to potentially be the
Mm.
one that's doing that, but I don't know, just Marcelo, Lachlan Giles, see if Marcelo can handle the leg entanglements, do his thing.
He's a knee slice pass guy. He'll be fine.
Still,
Isn't Marcelo like the LeBron in a way?
Nah.
Was
there's
Gordon.
too
Gordon.
many. No, Gordon's not LeBron.
you don't think so?
Gordon's Jordan. Most titles. Come on, man. He's 7-0. No, he's 7-1.
Mm.
7-1. Who do you lose to?
Felipe Pena in
Yeah.
absolute.
True.
But no.
Mm.
So jiu-jitsu matches. Lachlan Giles versus Marcelo for you.
Yeah, just for fun.
It's fascinating, but in their prime.
Yeah,
I'm talking like today.
because I
like-
don't see Marcelo taking anyone from like
Yeah.
that's on the up and come up.
No, I want to see. I'm saying like today, like today's fighters. If you were the matchmaker today, who would you put on it?
Luke Griffith and Philippe Pena.
Love it. They've already fought.
Have they? How
Griffith won
How long ago was this?
like a year or two ago in that WNO.
Oh.
So I've got Josh Saunders versus Luke Griffith. I want
That
that.
would be cool.
I want that
Josh
one.
Saunders.
Yep.
That'd be
I've got
huge.
Mika
That'd be
versus
cool.
Tackett. It's
Yeah.
fine that they've already fought. I'm just like, yeah. So I've got Mika versus Tackett. I've got Mika versus Dante rematch.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Pato versus Mikey Musumeci.
Rematch with Mika and what's his name? 10th Planet guy. He got robbed.
Oh, Jason Barch. Barch.
It's not Jason.
No, it's
PJ Barch.
PJ Barch.
Yeah.
Yep.
PJ
Yep.
Barch and Mika rematch.
Yep.
Because I think
Barch got robbed.
yeah, he got robbed.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
It was for the greater good.
Yes, it was, but he got robbed.
He got robbed 100%.
No, I can 100%. That's a great fight.
Mm.
That's a great fight.
'Cause very controversial. Very controversial.
And it's in the pit now too.
Mm.
That's fun. Who else?
So, because Brighton doesn't know, like PJ Barch mounted Mika in like the
Oh.
last like 2
no,
seconds.
wrong way around.
Huh?
Nah, it was Mika took Barch's back in the last 2 seconds.
No.
I promise you, because Barch took his back in the middle. Mika was down the whole fight, and the only reason he won was because the last thing the judges saw was Mika on his back, with no points.
I don't think so.
Rewatch the
is,
match.
This is the third time. You could go three-peat. You could actually go three-peat right now. Luke, how confident are you?
I'm pretty confident.
You seem very confident.
I am.
I mean, if I lose, I'm still too.
I always do seem confident though. That's the thing.
That is the bad. That's the bad part.
I'm wrong with confidence.
So what are you saying? That Mika was
no,
in
because
bottom out
PJ got into a scoring position in the last few seconds,
Mm-hmm.
and he should have won.
and then he didn't get points for it. If he got the
Mm.
points, he would have won.
Did the ref do the taps?
Let's find
Nah,
out.
no taps.
Well,
I could be wrong on this. I haven't watched this fight. in ages.
oh, this is crazy.
I could be wrong.
Guys,
Let's find out.
this is a huge moment. This might be the first time I ever see Luke score on Jaden. I might have to give him 2 points.
Oh fuck.
If you see me going like this, just know, guys. You can't like the camera's like cut off. I'm like, if you see
Yeah.
me doing this, you
Whoa.
you know. All right, let's see. So currently, who's the yellow?
That's Mika.
Mika's taking Bro's back.
How long's left?
I can't even see. It's
2, 1, time.
Is that what happened?
Mika's on PJ Barch's back.
shouldn't you got
How
points?
does this happen? I
It
swear,
didn't-
I swear you changed reality.
Bad, bro. You seem very confident.
Yeah, come take my come take my phone. It's fine. Have a look.
Wait. So Mika was meant to get points there or what?
No, he didn't have 2 hooks
Yeah, I was gonna say. So it should be.
Then
chill.
why is it controversial? How did PJ get
because
robbed?
PJ won the most of the fight.
Man.
PJ was up basically the whole fight.
Oh, was it decision? Ref's decision?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
But what do I know?
Oh,
But what do I know?
3P.
actually no, that's the wrong weight division.
Damn. Damn.
I've moved on. I've moved on because I
You have to, because otherwise you'd be fucking depressed.
Barao.
All right.
who's a good matchup for Giancarlo? I was gonna say Roberto Jimenez because he just lost to him, but
No,
That's
that's,
a-
the same weight class-ish.
isn't no, yeah,
Same
no,
weight
it is.
class-ish. I would
Ish.
do Bedoni, Kine, and Duarte. And meet at like 90, meet at 99, because then Bedoni kind of walks in and kind of like same day weigh in 99.
Bedoni would walk in probably like 95, wouldn't
Yeah, 6, 7, 8,
he? Yeah.
9, 100. He's fucking huge.
He's on that Gordon stack.
Yeah, maybe more.
Have you seen
Maybe more.
Have you
That
seen the
boy's-
old clips of Giancarlo? Like
Yeah, he's a fucking scrawny little boy.
scrawny as
You seen,
fuck.
but you know who we're talking about?
Who?
Bring it up, Jamie.
Giancarlo Bedoni.
Bro.
I know Bedoni.
He's the man.
Yeah, not gonna lie, the first ever thing I ever heard about this guy is Luke said he loves his physique.
First team all body.
He's got a great physique.
First team all body.
I seen a photo of him like at this lake.
Yep, first team all body. God, our internet sucks.
Now, can we claim him?
Yeah,
as
first team all body.
Can we claim him as an Italian? Do Italians
No.
do good in jiu-jitsu?
Fucking know. Oh, if Bedoni's one, then yes. But no, the first team all body.
I've got to watch the documentary on him. I haven't watched it yet.
All right, and then my last matchup. I want to think of one more.
Can you give a matchup for Craig Jones? Just for the fans, interesting.
It's Gordon.
No, but like one who can actually win, or like a closer one. Surely that's
can't
not
be-
close.
You know what? Craig Bedoni. No,
Really?
actually Merigali. They got beef. Craig Merigali. I've got another one, but I'm not allowed to say it.
What about like
I'll tell you after the
What
pod.
about like Nicky Ryan?
I'll tell you after the pod.
We need a healthy Nicky Ryan.
You'll
Oh,
never
yeah.
get it.
Yeah. I actually don't think we see Nicky Ryan return
I
to
don't either.
competition.
I think
Oh.
he's the Brandon Roy of jiu-jitsu.
Don't know who that is.
NBA player who was like the next
Next big
Michael
thing.
Jordan, and then just injury ridden.
Yeah. He had like a whole knee reconstruction.
One.
Damn.
Was it 2?
I think he's up to like 4, buddy. The kid's cooked.
Yeah. That's bad.
And now he's got the same stomach issues as Gordon. I wonder why. But no. Was there anything else to bring up? I can't remember. UFC grappling. Oh, that's about it. I think we're pretty
That's it.
pretty tapped out. It's a pretty quiet week. Bit of
Yeah.
UFC on this weekend, some boxing next weekend. The pod is going to look different for the next month.
Yep.
Someone's going to Italy, so it might get. We're not 100% locked in on how we're going to do it. It'll be same time, same. Next week could be a bit of a fluff up, just my fault because of the comp.
Yeah, it'll probably like
If Sammy was in the country, in the state, we'd be fine. But because Sammy's not in the state,
We blame
Issues.
Sammy.
I blame Sammy.
Blame Sammy.
Yep.
And she
Thanks,
roasted me.
Sammy.
She roasted me. Sorry, extra blamer. Double
Well,
blame.
Double
Double
blame.
But no, so next week we could just be a little late, or we'll see how we go.
Might
Should
be
be alright.
might be a bit like rocky for the first or second podcast, just like 'cause we're working out the
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
remote process. But
Yeah, so it's just going to be, it could be a little clunky, but it's not going to be forever. And if it ends up being too dicey, we might just be you and I for a bit, with Brighton calling in with some hot takes.
Yeah. Maybe I can just send some voice messages in or something.
We'll figure something. If we're struggling, like
Mm.
that's our last resort.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll have to
Last
pretend
resort.
to know something about UFC.
Look, it'll just be me talking to myself, but
It
that's usually
pretty
what I
much
do.
will be.
Just honestly, get ChatGPT and talk to chat.
I'll talk to
It'll-
chat. It's the same as talking to you. I mean, all your opinions are ChatGPT.
Fair.
Be like Brian Johnson and get like an AI model of your personality.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on
Well,
it.
have a great trip.
Thank you.
We'll see you in, I think, like 5 episodes. 4
Yeah,
episodes.
Something crazy. Wait, what episode number is this? 20.
27.
7. God damn. So I'll
Us.
see you in the 30s.
You're 32, bro.
See you in the
Yeah.
30s. But no, guys, it's been a pleasure again. Thank you if you've listened this whole time. It's been a blast. And we will see you post-com. All
Yeah.
right. Peace.
Peace.